Hey guys, my name is Sultan and I'm back with another video today. Today I'm bringing you how to invest your student finance or your student loan, as some of you may call it. Do drop a like if you do enjoy what you're watching. Do subscribe down below to see more content like this, more content on finance, more content on investing, and just advice in general on how to make your life easier. But that aside, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing you want to do after getting your student finance, assuming you're in first year, you get your first student finance, probably, big bucks. Obviously, this amount differs depending on what uni you go to and your financial situations, I guess. But let's just assume you get about 7K. That's kind of an average, assuming you're in London or outside London anyway. But let's just assume you get 7K, right? So we're going to work with 7,000. So you get your first student finance now. What is the first thing to do? I understand you're in first year, you probably want to spend money, you just got big bucks, so you probably get like 2.5K for, the first drop in September. And you're probably wondering, what do you want to do with this? So the first thing I would recommend is obviously put money aside for your rent. Your rent is the number one thing if you do live outside London or in London anyway. But you want to put money aside for your expenses. So your expenses will be your rent, food to survive on, and travel. Those are the top three things. Anything else, I don't really feel like it's essential. But if I'm missing anything, do drop it down in the comments below. But it's pretty much your rent, food, and travel. Those are the three things. You want to budget this down, whatever amount that would be, for your rent and everything else. And as soon as you have this done, whatever amount left now is what you have to work with. So after doing all of that now, I would recommend treating yourself. I always say this, treating yourself is important to invest in, simply because you need to satisfy that urge to spend money. But the key thing is, do not spend too much. I would always say, no matter what drop you get from your student finance in either September, January, April, whenever it might be, always treat yourself to maximum of 10%. Nothing more than that. If you can keep it less, then that's better. So if you're someone who don't really have that urge, you don't have that urge to spend money, you don't want to, do anything crazy, then saving more is even better. But if you know you're going to, then try to keep that a maximum of 10%. So if you're going to get 700 and your rent and stuff costs about like 4K, you have 3K left, maximum you should treat yourself to your 300 until the next drop, if that makes sense. Buy your essential things as well. You want to make sure you buy your laptop if you don't have one, because that is certainly going to help you in university for research and all other work that you're going to have to do throughout the 3-4 years or whatever, how long you're at uni for. So you want to invest in a laptop and books. If books are something you need for your course, you want to invest in a pen and all those little things that you do need for your course. These are essential because at the end of the day, you are at university to pass, and investing in your university work and stuff is probably the best thing you can do with your money. Also, invest in yourself with books that might help you, something that makes your life comfortable, to make sure you can fully focus on your education. But now let's get into the second thing you should do to invest your student finance. All right, so of course things like laptop and stuff are expensive. So let's just assume you've gone through your first drop in September now. You don't really have much money to yourself. So now what I recommend is, you've done all your spending in first year, you've gone out of the way, cool, you're probably on little peas now anyway. But now it's January time, you get your second drop, and what are you supposed to do with it? So at this point now, you should not have the urge to spend money anymore. So first thing I would do, once again, budget your expenses. Always get expenses out of the way so you don't owe anyone, you don't get into any debt, anything like that. So you want to make sure you can pay for your food, you want to make sure you can pay for your rent, and you want to make sure you can pay for your travel to go to uni, to go home to visit parents, whatsoever the case is. So that's the first thing. Now, whatsoever you have left, this time what you should do is now begin investing. For some people, this is probably a large sum of money that you've had at one go, right? Because your parents aren't going to give you, like 2K just to hold on a random day when you're 16, 15 years old, you get me? So this is probably a large sum of money. I need to do something with it. So this is where I suggest investing your money. Invest your money into, a high paying, a high interest bank where you can get money back just for saving your money and without touching it. So just leave your money in the bank, let it sit there while you get interest every single month or so. Secondly, invest in the stock market as I always do. I'm into dividend investing, put your money into, you know, businesses and companies that you feel like is good for you. Soon enough, in the next couple of weeks or so, I will release a video on the stock market, how to invest, what are the things you should look for before investing into different stocks. So do drop a sub if you would like to see this. You want to make sure you invest into stocks that you do see that are going to actually grow and pay you more dividends and actually get somewhere. So that way your market continues to beat inflation. And if your market continues to beat inflation over the years, it means you're not losing money. So you want to invest into something that will keep your money working for you and to make you more money. Now, the final thing you want to do is, if you do have any money left from the second drop, or if you don't, when you get the final drop now, what I would recommend you do, which is very essential, one key thing you can now invest your money into is some form of university business. So the thing about uni is this is a key time to put yourself out there, bring an idea to people that people will love. So I know a few people who are into making food, you know, kind of like a cheap restaurant, Uber service, whatever at uni, make food for people who are unable to cook food for themselves, and that way you make money. That's a key thing, because trust me, a lot of people do not make food. A lot of people like to order, and now you're bringing your service to cook food for people. You gain money from doing that, and everyone's happy, right? That's one business you could do. Another one is cutting people's hair. A lot of boys have their barbers at home or wherever the case is, and if people are far, far away, you having a good skill in cutting hair will make you a lot of money. So I'll certainly recommend having some sort of skill that you can bring to uni to make money for yourself. Because it's one thing to get your student finance, but it's also another thing to have a job, or so have something that can make you more money on top of that. Because you don't just want to live on your student finance, do you get what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's a loan. So the key thing is you want to use your student finance to make you more money. Because you're getting a large sum of money, and with a low interest, you want to use this opportunity while you're young to make you more money for the future. So although you might not stick to this business even after you finish uni, it's still best to, you know, keep that business for 3 years or however how long you're at university for. So, you know, you want to find something that you're passionate about, something that you like doing, something you enjoy, and try and make money out of it. If that's cutting hair, making people's hair for girls or whatever the case is, cooking food, being some sort of mini restaurant to make food for people, but just do something, bring something that you can do to make money. And you want to invest your student finance into this. So if you're 100% sure that you're going to make money out of it, just to, you know, put this out there, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. So this is just a friendly advice to those of you who are watching this video on how to make money. So of course, at the end of the day, it's all up to you and what you do want to do. But I do hope, you know, these advice can help you to make more money in the future, hopefully passively, so you can live for free. But that aside, guys, thank you for watching the video. Hope you do like and enjoyed what you've watched. And if you would like to see more, do drop a like down below and do subscribe for more videos like this. But that aside, take care, guys.